It's been a while, but I really think it's time we resume renovating the entire world of San Myshuno. We've been doing this for the last few months. So just to show you guys some of the progress, we've finished Culpeper Place. We have to do the Bahida household today. So we're gonna renovate that colorful apartment. Then we have one in Medina Studios, which will be like a family apartment. We've finished Hakem House. We've done the penthouses. We made an extra penthouse over here. And then I think the last one we have to do is Ville Land Grab over here, which is a 2-story one. Actually, do we actually have 4 more to do? We've finished this one. Oh no, we've done all of those. Oh, we also have the Alto apartments. So yes, we actually have 4 left to do. I was gonna say it would be really cool to get this done before the end of the year, but I don't think I can make that promise. We're definitely not gonna finish it by the end of the year. Anyway, let's check out the Bahida household. So I thought we could renovate their apartment to suit the family. With a baby on the way in a tiny city apartment, the baby's actually been born, little Leonard here, cute. Will Jasminda and Aaron find space for their bundle of joy? Will Jasminda keep her mixology job when the baby comes, or would she rather stay at home and paint? Wait, I don't recall there being an art easel in here. Currently, it's a compact apartment with character in a family-friendly neighborhood without any lot traits. Let's have a look and see how it is at the moment. From memory, this apartment is actually a really nice apartment. Like, there's nothing crazy bad about it. The only thing is that I will critique is this hallway. There's different types of doors. There's just the plain concrete flooring, which is not an issue except for the fact that I think that's the default flooring, isn't it? Oh, and actually it is Love Day today, the perfect day for a house renovation. Good news is we now can move the windows on the exterior of the apartments thanks to a recent game update. We can't change the door or the hallway items, but I am glad about the windows. I just so badly wish we could change these doors in the hallway. And you know what? Number one, I do wish we had working elevators that we could build with, but that's okay. So she's an artist apparently, but there's no easel. Currently there is this little area ready for the baby, but since the baby's been born, maybe we can adjust it a little bit to have a crib for an infant, and maybe we can even squeeze in a second bedroom for the kid to grow up in, which I think would be handy having in your games, like an apartment you can move into that also has a little bedroom. The floor plan's like pretty good. Kitchen's a nice shape, dining table's nice. It's colorful, so let's try and keep some color in here with orange and blue and yellow. Yeah, I think we will make a few changes. And we might add a little bit to our budget, just a touch. And actually, before we get started, I also wanted to check their jobs. So Aaron is a tech guru, ambitious vegetarian, family-oriented. Jasminda is a mixologist. So we could add a bar, but I don't know if a bar will really look very nice in here and if there's room for it. She's got decent cooking skills, so a decent kitchen I think is a must. And yeah, if we could fit an easel in for a painting skill, that'd be nice. Writing and programming, a laptop would also be good in here. Most of this furniture and cabinetry, I feel like we can update now that we have more packs. But just as a reminder, we are not using any custom content in these apartment builds. And the reason for that is because I want you guys to be able to download it on console, any of the apartments we build. And I also want to eventually share a save file on my website so you guys can just download the whole save as opposed to placing individual apartments, which we actually have to place as rooms, which is super annoying. I've left just a few things that we may like to reuse, like the curtains and bed. We'll see how we go. We could probably add a wardrobe to this space here. And then maybe if we put the bed over here, we could reduce the size of the bedroom like that. And we need a bit of space in the bathroom because we need to have a bathtub for the infant, ideally, because then you get to bathe them, which is a nice interaction. I mean, you can technically just wash them without a bathtub. I think you can clean them up at the sink from memory. It's always nice to have a bathtub, I think. In terms of these windows, I like that they match the apartment underneath. I think that looks really good. So I wouldn't want to change it too much. The only thing I would be tempted to change is just to still keep it aligned, but do like a sneaky double window here, because that is, in my opinion, realistic with some buildings. Like the windows still line up as part of a grid layout, but sometimes there might be a single or a double, but I wouldn't completely change them. I'm not even sure that I want to do a singular window over here in the bathroom, but I'm also slightly tempted. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if you guys ended up downloading this apartment, you can really make it into whatever you want it to be. But I might do just like a sneaky couple of changes like that to suit my apartment a bit better. And then the doors will go like this. Perfect. And then we'll have the kitchen living area in this section. The red flooring I'm not that keen on. I actually would love to use the new Tomarang flooring just because it's new, that came with the Sims 4 for rent. There is an orangey color here, or we could pretend they stripped it back slightly and do like a slightly darker version. I like these because they're still warm, but they just look a little bit more modern. Now, in terms of wallpaper, it would be nice to keep the colorful part of this apartment, but this wall color, it's just not for me, you guys. I think it's bright is good, but as long as it goes with the personality of whoever lives in the house. And there can be organization amongst chaos for sure. Like you could have really bright walls and like lots of crazy colors in your furnishings and it can work. But I feel like the bright walls with more regular furnishing would look not so good. Does that make sense? I think the walls would look nice, a little bit more muted, but still in an orange color. So we could even use the Wedding Stories Sun Faded paint. I think there's a really nice warm orange, but it's not like coral. Or do we just keep the coral? Ooh, or we could do the Forent Plum. It's a shame there's not the skirting though. I mean, I love it without the skirting, but I'd love to have an option with skirting as well. In an ideal world. Oh, here's another idea. I haven't used these tiles yet from the kitchen kit, but it does have like the exact same coral color in it. So maybe we could keep the coral color in that section of the house. And maybe even in the bathroom as well. I really wish we had matching floor tiles. I mean, technically we have these, but they're not like a full match in my opinion. If we did matching counters and matched the timber to the flooring, so it's a lighter color, even though I liked the other timber too, I think it looks better if this matches the flooring. That could actually be really cute. I feel like I use this eco lifestyle flooring so much, I kind of want to use something a little different, like this spooky one. That's very warm, but I do like it. Well, where's the one I had before this one? This is a base game one, which is, I never use this because the shading is really cartoony, but I might be in the mood for it today. Yeah, let's live life a little differently. Oh, I got the bedroom and the bathroom mixed up. That's the bathroom. There could even be a door from the main bedroom into the bathroom. And then in terms of curtains, if we were to keep the really bright walls, I think we would need plain curtains. We could even do these, which are really nice. Ooh, I don't know how they're gonna work on these corners though. Or we do Desert Luxe ones, which you can never go wrong with, but we do use them all the time. And then you put the rod in the middle in between them. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if they look any good over these shorter windows. I just feel like it looks a little weird, so maybe we just don't do the curtains on those ones. But in the bedrooms, we could have them there and there because of the shading. It looks like they're blue in this room. But once we put more lighting in there, I think it'll even out and look all right. And the good thing is, even though these are quite tall, in apartments, you can just lower them, kind of snap them into the floor, and I think they look pretty good. Or you can raise them up a little higher. Whatever works. And also handy that we can now use or move the windows, because sometimes it's easier to remove a window, place the curtains, and then move the window back. It should maybe go this way. Maybe we should have a trio window over on this side, like that. Dang it, I gotta place my curtains again. So did you guys have a good Christmas? We had a lovely Christmas. It was busy. I'm still recovering actually. I like the idea of a more neutral color in this room, but then having the coral in the bedroom, I think. Hopefully we can afford these counters without adding too much money to the budget. You know what? We could, instead of having a dining area, have a little bit more space by having a bench area instead for the Sims to eat at. I'll admit, slightly controversial, but it is a way to free up space, especially since we're going to have an extra bedroom in here. And we do need a high chair. We need a high chair for, what was it? Leonardo or baby Leo to eat at? Where are the high chairs? I'm going crazy. Here's one. Oh, I wish the high chair could fit at the island counter. We can just put it here. And the TV might be better suited down this end. Oh, and we were hoping to also have an easel for Jazz. Is it Jasmine or Jasminda? So maybe we can place that here. I'm not fully sold on the wallpaper yet. We could even just go cream to match this. It is a bit bland, potentially. Okay, now let's get some stuff into the kitchen. What do we have in their inventory? Oops, accidentally got some extra curtains here. We have the culinary sink that you can unlock. I'm gonna sell it. And ooh, all of these islands, which, I don't know, I like the islands we've picked. So I say we just sell these for some money, as well as these yellow chairs. Ooh, let's keep one of these. And the barrel, I think we can get rid of that. Okay, so a fridge will go here. Oh, this Ciao Bella fridge is so expensive. It's 2,300 simoleons. Let's just get a cheaper one, like a plain one. We'll see if we have budget at the end. I'm still happy to splurge on our sink. Do that, match the gold to the gold that's in the counters. My dog is also starting to snore. And the matching oven is 3,200. It's so expensive. We could just get, I mean, the dream home decorator is really nice, but you have to separate them, which, yes, we could do that. So let's get the cheaper one. Yeah, we can do that because we've still got these nice colors that go with our kitchen. These tiles are fun. You know what I'm thinking? I'm also thinking, since this doesn't have the skirting on it, maybe we can go a plain wallpaper. Oh my God, I'm going back to this color. It's like, I can't help it. Maybe if we put this wood pillar there and here, it'll make it look a little less weird when it changes wallpapers. That's my idea that I'm going with. I don't know if you guys think it looks any better. Ooh, I like this being built in. Could this help separate the, oh, that does look a little strange on top of this, doesn't it? Okay, maybe not. Now, what is really nice about these cupboards is there is a matching shelf, the Cine double shelf that fits in quite nicely here. And you can add this cupboard over the top or just keep it as a blank shelf. I don't like how the coffee machine is about to fall off the edge, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, and safety first, folks. Let's get some heating in here. I wish I could change this door. Oh, expensive paintings we can sell. Thank you. Oh, there's another fire alarm. Oh, thank you, thank you. Got a nice bowl of fruit over here. Make it look a little bit more lived in. And then for decor, we could do a little taxi here and this little cart. Actually, no, let's do the mortar and pestle. Nice. Taxi, because San Myshuno is kind of like New York City. Need to get a bin and just squeeze that right next to this fridge. And then For Rent actually has some pretty cheap bar stools. 35 simoleons. I didn't realize how cheap these were. That is so handy, but is there a color we like? I don't actually think I like any of these colors. I kind of like the family-friendly theme of using like some parenthood items. So it's not necessarily like a brand new, super modern house, super contemporary, sleek, everything. It's kind of more of a warm feeling. Speaking of affordable, I love this coffee table because it is so affordable and simple. And then in terms of a couch, well, maybe let's do more of the bathroom now so we can just try and afford a nice shower and bathtub. I mean, I really want this one, but you guys, we only have $10,000 left. So we have to decide, do we either add budget or do we keep it as cheap as possible? I think just for the sake of this video being fun and about decorating, let's just add some budget. And if you want to move your family in here without any cheats, you would just need to replace a few of the items with some cheaper ones before you move them in. Now, these tiles don't really go with this bathtub though, so should we go with the tiles that do go with it? Maybe this kind of a deal. And I feel like we could just do an affordable toilet here, our newer looking toilet paper roll there. And then we could have our basin over here. Which basin would I really like to use? I'd really like to use this one. I think this is a very nice basin. Maybe put it this way so we can use a mirror. gold one. It could be nice to have some bathroom accessories. Didn't we get some newer ones more recently? I'm just wondering, did we get any in Growing Together? Oh, yeah. Was this it? No, that's just a regular old history cabinet with books and stuff. That could be nice in the lounge. Okay, hear me out. To make this place look a little bit more lived in, this shelving situation that came from Eco Lifestyle, I've seen this in small apartments where people do block off windows just because storage space is more worthwhile. And you still get the natural light in, but it also doubles up as a little bit of privacy too. So I kind of like the idea of this being in the bathroom and covering up that window. I just feel like it's quite realistic with what someone might do. And then maybe we could put this over here. And since we're not really that worried about the budget side of things, and we're just kind of going for it with decor, I mean, let's do it. Let's have fun. Like I said, if you really hate it, you can delete it. Oh, that's cute. It matches the flooring, but it has like a little yellow stripe in it. I quite like that. And while we're on our little journey of storage, this is really cute here. Little tiny living number, I think that one is. Okay, so bathroom looks good. Kitchen looks good. And no one can get mad at me for changing the apartment or making it too bland if I keep this wallpaper. I always lean towards slightly more minimal stuff. It's what I like. But I am going through some colorful fun at the moment. Like in our LP, the house we're living in is super colorful now. I really like this Parenthood couch because it's blue, which is in the original color scheme of the house, but it also has the orange and the cushions. The frame looks kind of plasticky. I think it's meant to be wooden, but the texture they picked, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what it's meant to be, but I feel like maybe it needed a bit of wood texture. I don't know. But I kind of like the idea of that couch or just something with pillows on it. The pillows and throws make it look more homely and it suits our more family-friendly theme. Originally, we did have yellow in the apartment, but I think that's too much for me. Too much color. I mean, that blue's nice too. And it does have a little bit of the original yellow on it. So there is that as an option. Which one? I think this one. And this is a couch I rarely use, so it's a bit of fun. Remember when we first got rocking chairs in Nifty Knitting stuff? That was so awesome and exciting. I would love a rocking chair in here. The Nifty Knitting ones seem a little bit too like ornamental for the rest of this apartment. Oh, we could use one of these chairs actually, that's quite good. This blue's not quite right, and this one's got the darker legs and still not quite right either. Yeah, maybe we can go with one of these chairs. The cream would tie into the cream wall. I don't mind the yellow, because again, it goes with the original yellow chairs that were in the apartment. I know before I was like, I can't do the yellow, it's too much, but maybe I can make an exception for this one. This is really bothering me, this TV cabinet. I think it's gotta go. I really like this coffee table also from Growing Together. It's such a beautiful coffee table. What if we just did like a really simple table like this one from the Pastel Pop Kit? I mean, it's actually an end table, but I kind of like the idea of it just being a really simple, very small coffee table situation. Or even the gold, kind of cool. And then this, in case anyone is wondering, because I always forget, that's actually from Tiny Living, that little poof. Honestly, base game lights look pretty good in here. If we get some plants, make it a bit warmer. We've got this electronic thing that can break in the corner, I think. So, well, Bowser's snoring. Maybe this can slightly cover it up, but you can still hopefully access it. And then we want to make it look family friendly. You know, maybe we get like some board games, we can get some toddler toys. I mean, we have this mat. Actually, you know, that in itself can sit in front of the TV. The more I look at it, the more I liked the other little table because that little table's shorter, so I think it looks better with the couch. I'm looking for just kid-friendly clutter, you know, make this house look like they've just had a baby or they have a toddler running around. So the 3D books, the cute toy basket over here. I'm thinking we could fit the desk in this area right here, and then we also have some shelving in the hallway. Okay, so this office area, put a nice laptop in. Okay, now we're running out of money, so we'll have to add a certain amount. They just made a little bit more money in between the period of having the baby and the baby becoming an infant. It makes total sense. Okay, it can tie in some yellow there and there. But I think I like this lounge room. I mean, we could add more decorations to the walls, but then of course we're just increasing how much it costs. So in here, this was the original bed. We could just maybe change up the color of it. We could do blue and we could do more of this coral, but I personally feel like I've had enough coral today. Maybe we can just go the soft blue with a nice rug. Oh, we can maybe use that rug in the kids' bedroom. I'm just gonna put it there for now. You can check back with it later. Oh, and then these rugs are so cute for kids' rooms too, so let's pop that over there as well. I might just do the book nook lamps. And you know, these walls are bricks, so we could even do like a bit of brick exposé. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That looks really cool because of the coral in the bricks. I mean, oh yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, let's do a little bit of a brick feature wall in a couple of these rooms. That's awesome. That's so pretty. I love bricks. I love bricks. They just age so well. I swear, you know, some rustic bricks just make everything look 10 times better. For me anyway. So I was gonna do a built-in wardrobe over here. If you guys don't have The Sims 4 Get Together, which these wardrobes came in, I don't know why they've never repeated them again. You can always delete this wall or even keep this side wall here and just put in a regular wardrobe. This mirror here. And I don't want to clutter up the space too much. Might see if there's something we can put on the wall here though. Even these little trio of pictures add a bit of color and just quite cute. Okay, I'm not sure I like this frame in here. Actually, you know what? I don't like the pictures in here. I think we need something more like that. Okay, how much are we gonna add money-wise? Should we do another 10K? We finished the aspiration. You know what? Let's put some beside the bed clutter. Let's try some everyday clutter, book nook clutter. See what we have here. Maybe a mug next to the bed, some glasses from reading, a little charge station. I think that's meant to be a charging station. Ooh, and I love putting this near the door. That's nice. Okay, now I'm discovering all of this clutter I want to use in the rest of the house. Oh, I forgot that these shelves have slots on top of them where you can put things too. I feel like this room is just missing some greenery. You need a little plant over here that just fits on the side table nicely. I mean, you can never go wrong with a cheeky base game plant. Could probably add another plant in the corner. I could even do a repeat of the fiddle leaf fig that we have in our lounge room. I can never have enough fiddle leaf figs. I actually really want to put some wood panels on here too. Feel like for some people it might be a little much, but I'm just in the mood. Even just some white panels like this I think look quite nice. Cool. Okie dokie. I love this bathroom so much. Should we put a curtain up there too? Because I mean technically you'd be able to look into the other building and that would probably not be ideal. So we could put a little curtain there. That just makes me feel a bit better. I'm also going to save as well so we don't lose any of our progress. I really like this contemporary crib because you can actually turn it into a toddler bed once the kid ages up, which is so good. Whoever decided to put that into the game, I love you. Thank you. So we could go with this, and then we could even go like an animal theme. The little sheep theme is very sweet. But then this family does seem so colorful. Maybe we need to go with something a little more loud. Even this blue is very nice. I think this could work with some more items. Oh, Bowsy, he's snoozing so peacefully over there. Now, do we want a toy box in the lounge room? Probably just squeeze it over here so it's just packed full of kids stuff. Love it. I also would love to have a storage spot to place all of these different bits and bobs for the change table, and they're just a really lovely assortment of different baby care stuff. Oh, we need a potty as well. I forgot about the toilet training. Do you think we could just put a potty here? Maybe they'd be able to use that. I do really like this shelf thing, even though it's probably more likely to be used near the front door in a mud room. I think it kind of suits a kid's room too. Oh, what? It doesn't fit on the inner shelf? Are you kidding me? Oh, I really want to place it like on the inner shelf. Well, what we can do is press Control with the Move Objects on sheet and 9, and we can just manually lift these up. It's a bit of a hassle, but it is a way around it. And it does mean we can get the effect that we want. Is nice. So not all is lost. We have all our baby items here. And then the nice thing about this is holding down Alt, you can really place it anywhere you want. You're not restricted to where the game wants you to put it. And I don't think these make a whole lot of sense being up the top like that, but what we could put up there is maybe some storage boxes like these ones from Dream Home Decorator, like that. We've got all of our baby infant goods there. We can have that in the corner. Over here, I was gonna put the change table, and then eventually you could have a dresser there. Let's pop this in. Or do we want this more colorful looking one? That's probably more fun. And then ideally a bin would be good. Maybe we can have a cute wicker bin and some kind of nursing chair. So either a big comfy armchair or a rocking chair. I think a rocking chair like this looks really comfy. Although I really want to have like this reddish color in here, but I don't know if we have a rocking chair with red in it. Red or orange. Let's see if we have anything. Oh, we do have this one. Or these. They're just not quite right. I like this armchair. Let's have a look in our camera mode, which one looks best. Oh, they both look pretty good. I'm gonna go with this one. I love using these tree decals. I always feel like these look really pretty. I'm gonna do the green one. And we also need some books right here. Yeah, some nice books and a measuring point like that. And I always like using cloud lights in the kids' bedrooms. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much done. So let's do a tour. Actually, before we do that, I'm thinking with the desk here, we should maybe make this area a little bit shorter and just have that chair like that. So there's more space for the walkway. And I also think we are missing some kind of entrance table, you know, where you dump your keys, the mail when you walk in. So let's do that. I love this one from Dream Home Decorator. It's such a good size. Just move these around a bit. And the best part is we can literally put a key and a phone here with the everyday clutter kit. Alrighty, you guys, let's go for our tour of the new Bahita residence. I so wish we could change this front door and hallway, but that's okay. Okay, walking into the new house. It's still got the iconic coral wallpaper. Love it or hate it, I think we made it work. And whilst it's not usually my taste, I think it looks really cute and homely and like a very warm home that suits the Bahitas. We've got a lot more clutter in this apartment. I kind of went through a phase where I was like, I want everything to be clear and then not to be much clutter. And now I'm kind of dipping into that clutter phase again. So we've got plenty of things to personalize the space and plenty of things to delete to reduce the budget if you want to. Here's our lounge room. Really nice windows. I'm really glad we went with that little coffee table and then put the baby play section or play mat down here. I think that works quite well. And it's pretty similar to the original floor plan. We just took out the dining space and added an extra room instead. So here's our lovely kitchen. I'm so happy I finally used those tiles. I think that's the way to do it, is tying them into another wallpaper. So I might do that again. You could also change the kitchen counters and the appliances to reduce the amount of money spent, or even just the cabinets, take them away. Going down the hallway to our left is the infant room. Very colorful and happy in here. Got a nice nursing spot, a change table. It's nothing fancy, but it's definitely got a lot of life. And I like how we did this little storage station. Moving up the corridor, the next door to our left is the bathroom. It is very hard to get a camera angle of this that isn't disrupted by the weird, like, city living camera angles. But this is what it looks like. And it's so funny, like, my favorite thing in this whole apartment might be the shelf in front of the window. I don't know why. And then down the end here is, of course, the main bedroom, which is meant to be a bit of a calm space. I guess I just wanted this apartment to look like a realistic family apartment home. It's not flashy, not everything necessarily looks like it goes together perfectly. but it convinces me as an apartment for my Sims to live in. Wow, those snores. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll be sure to upload it to the gallery under the name 2A Jasmine Suites, because that's the name of it from the map menu, so you know where to place it. And thank you so much to my amazing members for always supporting the channel. We love you and appreciate you, and thank you for helping Bowser have a really good nap today. He needed it after Christmas. Anyway, you guys, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Doctor!